Guys, so this video is just to show you guys how I want you all to show me the work on your handout that you have. So number one, we're gonna go ahead and find two different areas. We're gonna first start off by finding what we call the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area is gonna represent the distance, the area around the bases. So in this problem, we're going to say that these are the bases, right, on the bottom and the top. So that means that you're finding the area of this rectangle on the side, this one on the front, the one over here on the side, and the one in the back over here, okay? So let's go ahead and get started with that. Now, I want you guys to use a highlighter, two different colored highlighters for the perimeter and the base, just to help you guys keep the numbers where they belong, right? So the first things first is to identify the perimeter. So go ahead and choose a color for your perimeter. And the reason it is a capital P is because you find it where the base is at. So we're gonna go ahead and add up these two right here. And remember, if you want, you can just add up the 4 times, because there's 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Or you could do the formula for perimeter that we're doing with the boxes, which was 2 times length plus width. Okay, whatever you guys feel comfortable doing is fine. So I'm going to go ahead and add the numbers that are missing. And I'm going to put those above the perimeter. So I'm going to add up these right here. So this is how I'm going to do it. Again, if you want to do it this way, 2 times 5 plus 5, it's the same thing. 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 times 2 is going to give us 20. So that's the perimeter of your base. Your height, I mean, that one's pretty simple. Your height is right here. It's 8. And then your base, remember that the base was the rectangle, so choose a different color for the base. And basically you're just gonna find the area of this rectangle right here. So all you need are the length and the width, and you're just gonna multiply. Okay, so basically to find that, it's just 5 times 5. And let me go ahead and show you guys the units here. So this is 5 centimeters times 5 centimeters. So because you have 2 centimeters whenever you multiply, we're going to put a 2 because there's 2 centimeters right there. Okay, so again, perimeter is just centimeters, height is just centimeters, and area of the base, centimeters squared. So what's the formula for lateral surface area? It's going to be this one. Surface area for lateral is perimeter of the base times the height. Super simple. So let's go ahead and plug in. You're just going to put the S right there. And I know that the perimeter is this number right here, right? 20. And you're going to multiply by height. So what's the height? 8. So 20 times 8, I know that 2 times 8 is 160. 2 times 8 is 16 at the 0, 160. And since we are multiplying, this is going to be centimeters squared. And that's it. That's the area that goes around the box. The next part is to find total. So total, it's going to be the same formula that you just used. But now we're going to go ahead and include the bases, right? So we're going to put plus 2 times area of the base. And let's go ahead and substitute. So I know that the perimeter was 20. So I'm just going to put the numbers. I'm not going to put the measurements just to save space. The height, here's the height. It's 8. The 2, I'm going to bring it down because there's 2 bases. And what was the area of the base? Remember, you multiplied 5 times 5 and you got 25. All right. So you just put that in your calculator. 20 times 8 plus 2 times 25. And what do you get? I know that 20 times 8 was 160. And then 2 times 25 is 50. 0. 6 plus 5 is 11. 210 centimeters squared. And just make sure that your total should be bigger than the lateral, because now you're including your two bases. All right. So make sure that on the problem you read carefully. Is it asking you to find lateral surface area, or is it asking you to find total surface area? Okay. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, number 2. And let's go ahead and trace the perimeter of the base. Remember that it's located on the base, right? So these are your bases. And I'm going to trace with the highlighter. 11 and 4. This is 11. This is 4. So, perimeter, you can do this. Remember, you can do the 2 times the length plus the width, or you can do 11 plus 11, because there's 2 of them, right here, and then plus 4 plus 4, whatever you want. All right, so 11 plus, if I use this one up here, 11 plus 4 is 15 times 2, the perimeter is 30, and now we're using inches, so we're going to put inches. Your height is right here. It's 3 inches. Okay, let's find the area of the base. So area of the base is a rectangle. Here it is. We need to multiply the length times the width down here. So what's 11 inches times 4 inches? That's going to give you this area. Right, we're multiplying. You're going to get 44 inches squared, because it's area. All right, so let's go ahead and plug into our formulas. Lateral surface, if we just want around the box, pH, where P is perimeter is 30 inches. Multiply that by your height, which here it is, it's 3 inches. 30 times 3 is 90. And anytime you're multiplying, there's 2 inches that were multiplied, so we put inches squared. Okay. All right, let's move on to the last one over here, total. pH plus 2b. Perimeter is 30. Your height is 3. So I know 30 times 3 is 90, because that answer is right here. And then the two bases. Capital B, we got 44. All right, so what's 30 times 3 is 90. And then 2 times 44 is 88. And when we add that, you get 178 inches squared. This one's bigger than this one. Okie dokie. And that's it, guys. That's how you're going to do those problems. And remember to make sure that you're reading the problem, because you don't want to be finding total surface area if they're not asking you to find total surface area. For example, it says right here, find the lateral surface area of the figure. So the formula you're using is going to be pH, right? So make sure that you're labeling on the side. What was the perimeter? Make sure you're using the highlighter. What was the height? I want to know. And look at the next one. Find the total surface. So on this one, you're going to use this formula over here. So I want to know, what was the perimeter? What was the height? What was capital B? What did you multiply to get the area of the base? All right. Now, I do want to see work from you guys. What kind of work do I want to see? So this is the kind of work I want to see. If you are going to be doing, again, if you're going to be finding lateral surface area, I need to see this. I need to see the formula. How did you plug it in, and what was the answer? I need to see step 1, step 2, and step 3 right here as part of your work. You're not just going to give me the answer. That's exactly what I need to see. If you're doing total, you're showing me the formula. How does it look when you plugged it in, and what was your answer? All right, guys, good luck.